Yes, my people. I greet una now on a day. Now a guy boss and I welcome una to another one. What we go do to talk about how Arsenal Mikel Arteta boys take trash Tottenham Hotspur woto for inside the Emirates Stadium. And I welcome una wherever you watch us, whether on Instagram, whether on Facebook, whether on YouTube. I welcome you to this quick match reaction like this and match review where I say make I do to come talk about waiting Arsenal Mikel Arteta boys I use Thomas Frank team take do for inside Emirates Stadium in a weekend where we say Manchester City lost and Liverpool also lost. Many people they asked yesterday if Mikel Arteta Arsenal team go fit take advantage of this opportunity to increase their lead at the top of the Premier League table. And today, Arsenal show say they're not count the number of bridge where they for inside London with how they take dispatch Tottenham Hotspur quickly for inside the North London derby. And many of us go agree say what we watch today with our Korokoro eye. Now the Ebere Eze show this game. Eze, it just show working. Say yes, me I be big player. Yes, I did ready to make the big step up to a big team like Arsenal, and I go contribute my quarter for inside my team to make sure say I fit achieve great things. And we all know how it be say for last summer transfer window, Tottenham Hotspur been dey follow Ebere Eze matter bumper to bumper, and then be one sign am. And immediately when we say Arsenal show face for inside the matter, now Eze tell them say Arsenal one sign for because in dream now to play for Arsenal. And today Eze, that dream come true for Eze. And Eze now be the man will make the difference for Mikel Arteta's side. Now he make the difference for the Gunners with a fantastic hat-trick. And I be the talk say, Eze for don't score a good number of goals if to say he gets a little bit of luck for inside the hand up before to this point when he can get a hat-trick finally, because this guy they show say he they willing to shoot, he they willing to take on players, he they also willing to take on responsibility. And I go talk say now games like this and moments like this now make Mikel Arteta, Andre Beta and Arsenal come out plenty money for inside their pocket to sign a player like Ebere Eze. And for me, Eze don't show say that money we Arsenal take sign him. He wants that money with how he take perform today in a big game, a big occasion, because we know say North London derby, when it comes to the North London derby, Arsenal and Tottenham, both teams won winner. And Arsenal in recent time, Arsenal don't get that edge over Tottenham Hotspur. I think in the last almost 15 years, Tottenham Hotspur never fit, dominate Arsenal for inside Arsenal own backyard will be their home ground. And Mikel Arteta boys show that dominance today with how they take dominate this Tottenham Hotspur team, because for me I think this was a total dominance from Mikel Arteta's team. And Arsenal show say yes, be like say they don't learn from their mistakes from the recent past, because we know say in recent times, in the last 2 seasons or so, when the teams were going to follow Arsenal, they drag for the title, go lose points, Mikel Arteta boys sometimes they feel they capitalize on them, they feel they take advantage, they feel they win the game, to cement their place at the top of the Premier League table. But with this opportunity and occasion show face again this season, and Mikel Arteta Arsenal team show say okay, be like say they don't learn from the mistake in recent time and they take advantage yet again. We see say Nottingham Forest, they beat Liverpool woto yesterday, and also Newcastle. We watch how tough that Newcastle game between Arsenal and Newcastle be, and how Mikel Arteta boys fight back to come back. And Newcastle, they show say they be a bone, they show say they be a turn on the flesh of Pep Guardiola team yesterday, and how they take beat Manchester City. And today, Arsenal not swiftly and quickly dispatched Tottenham. And but you were also the watch us. What are your thoughts? What do you think about Mikel Arteta's side performance today for this 4-1 trashing of Tottenham Hotspur in the North London derby? Because for me, I think this was total dominance. This was a fantastic performance. This was Arsenal stepping up to the occasion. Arteta boys say they need to win to take advantage on the slip up of Liverpool and Manchester City yesterday for the Premier League. And today, the boys no fail at all. For me, I think Arsenal started the game very well on the front foot, because they know and they realize that this that the North London derby, we need to win. We need to get the bragging rights on Monday, because we know say throughout today till Monday till Tuesday, this could be the talk of the town for inside London, where the two clubs they based, because everybody want to get the bragging rights for work when they go back to work on Monday. When some people go resume on even or Sunday evening, they want to get the bragging rights over their friends, over their family member, will be Tottenham Hotspur fan, because we know that for Nigeria, Tottenham Hotspur not to get fans like that, because they're not be big club in a real sense. But for Nigeria, Arsenal get a lot of following, and I know say Arsenal fans right now, they don't get a fantastic weekend, because a weekend where Liverpool lose, Manchester City lose, you need to win your game if you're there in the title race, and Arsenal don't capitalize on that mistake from both teams waiting for the title race, and Arsenal don't increase their lead at the top of the Premier League table to 6 points. And I deal with Oga Gento, will be saying an Arsenal fan. Oga Gento, I agree to you. How you they feel? Waiting be your feeling after the kind performance, the kind team, the kind working where your team showed today. Make we hear from you. Make we hear from you as Arsenal fan. Waiting be your thought, Oga Gento. Oga Gento, you hear me? If you can hear me, respond. But you that's watching us, what are your thoughts about Arsenal's performance today? What are your thoughts about Arsenal's performance today? If I hope you're satisfied with the team's performance, what are your thoughts also about Eze's performance? Because for me, I think this was a fantastic showing. And we get plenty people who currently they watch us. I beg, leave us a like. If you never like the stream, please leave us a like. We get over 21 people watching us on YouTube alone. I beg, leave us a like. But my brother, make we hear from you, Oga Gento. How you see the performance today?
Yeah, the performance is very okay, and it suits my brother. Arsenal once again prove say they are capable this season, and they get a lot of things right. Since we said that they miss all this while, and that comes with squad depth. Because for like how many weeks now? For like going to 5 weeks now, we see and say Arsenal never get a proper first 11 because they have been battling with injury all in out. So, and despite the injury crisis, they still get players where they feel in the void. So, despite say Gabriel no day for that defense line, today everybody feels and say
Sorry, Oga Gento, be like you didn't hear we have fan day. The fan they disturb your audio. I see they blow they come, they disturb your mic. So if you just shift small.
So they hear me now?
Yeah, so much better now.
Okay. So I say the performance today did very, very good, and it really sweet me say waiting Arsenal the lack all this while the squad depth this season. With the transfer the way they get, and they make everything right, and we see the result now. Because if na previous season, by this time, all this kind of game, Arsenal go to struggle. So despite say Gabriel no day and the guy in Capi, he fill up that space, so I try to show himself, try to prove himself, say he no go fit just there for back alone. They really try to move forward and draw back at the center. Although he makes some errors, but my first derby match with this for Premier League. So everybody had a very, very fantastic game, most especially Eze. I happy as Eze respond to Thomas Frank. I happy the response when given, because how you go to say normal interviewer they ask you, press they ask you say, how do you feel about it? Your response was, who is Eze? And I happy say the guy Eze. He didn't respond to him very well. I believe say no go sleep well this night. Everything you heard the reason Eze. And a very good performance from everyone. From Declan Rice still show the masterclass of himself. Even Zubimendi, in as much as he make the error to the goal, but he still had a decent game. And Arsenal played very well. Kudos to them, and kudos to all the boys, and kudos to Madueke. So nice to have Madueke back in the squad, and it will be a very boost along the line. So that is it.
Okay, my brother Oga Gento, nice one from you, because just like you, also Oga Gento, I thought it was refreshing. Also, it was a good sight to see Madueke and Gabriel Martinelli on the bench today, because remember the last Arsenal game against Sunderland, Arsenal's bench was not really, not really strong like that for high. But this game against Tottenham, when you look at the bench, you saw players like Madueke returning from the injury, Gabriel Martinelli also returning from the injury, and we also had that, players like the captain in Martin Odegaard, Victor Gyökeres, and Kai Havertz also. These guys are getting closer to returning for Arsenal, because I don't know, my brother Gentoo, but I said we get small feedback. I don't know where it's coming from, whether not from your end or from my end. But if you just join us, tell us what you think about Arsenal's performance, because for me and Mr. Gentoo, we agree that this was a fantastic performance from Arsenal. This was a masterclass. This was totally a demolition job. And Mikel Arteta boys, they make sure say they get the 3 points and the bag. And for me, I think this is shaping Arsenal's season. Results like this go to shape Arsenal's season, because for me, I think this season it go day a long one, na tough one, na marathon. We know it's gonna be sprint. Go get moments where we say you also go drop point, but in a situation where the other teams that are closer to the top of the summit, the closer to the top of the league, drop point, you expect your team to gain points if they are in the title race. And Mikel Arteta's team has taken advantage of the slip up from Liverpool and also from Manchester City yesterday. And just like Oga Gentoo be the talk, for me, I think Ebere Eze, he really, he did a fantastic job today, because going into this game, some Arsenal fans were worried. Some people have been the ask here, who go coming into that back four in the absence of Gabriel Magalhaes, where we know, say, as Mikel Arteta talk for Impressa before this game, Gabriel Magalhaes is the leader of that back four. He's also doing a lot of fantastic work with how he has become a massive threat with set pieces on the opposition box. So for me, Arsenal was without a leader today, but that back four was also fantastic. The back four was also, fighting for every ball. They got the job done. If not from the mistake that led to the goal, I think this could have also been a clean sheet. And I was pained, just like I know that a lot of Arsenal fans also go pain them, say the team no carry the clean sheet come out today, because I think now Arsenal fans are not talking about, winning the games or scoring goals. They are talking about winning the games and keeping clean sheet. I think this also tells us where Arsenal are currently there right now, and the improvement when the club don't improve over the last couple of years. And credit to Mikel Arteta, the man deserves credit for how the team don't improve in the last couple of years, and how the team also did very solid with the way Arsenal defend. It's not just the defense that makes Arsenal keep clean sheet and make Arsenal very difficult to break down. It is a complete job of the entire 11 players that will be on the pitch. So I think Arsenal has a very solid defensive unit. And we saw today also, say, in the absence of Gabriel, Ebere Eze come in, and just like Oga Gentoo being the talk, the quality where this Arsenal squad right now, it is up there among the best in terms of squad depth. Arsenal has got a very strong and good squad depth, because without Gabriel today in a big game like this, Ebere Eze come into the game, and you don't really see the absence that much for Gabriel. We know say Gabriel is irreplaceable, because they asked Mikel Arteta, say, who can come in and replace Gabriel? Say, we know if it's replace Gabriel, but we get players where go come in, and get the job done. Players where we say they will come in and bring different type of qualities. And we know, say, Ebere Eze now a very aggressive kind of defender, and we see him aggression today. He's also good on the ball and try to, just like Oga Gentoo be the talk, progress the ball into the midfield and other wider areas for that left side of the defense. But I think the defense was fantastic today, and I love how William Saliba also, when he gets into that altercation with the striker from Tottenham, Richarlison. I like how, him also let Richarlison know, say, yeah, now our ground, yeah, now our backyard. If you come here, can't do nonsense. We go change up for you here. But I think it was a very solid performance from Arsenal. And Oga Gentoo, to make I ask you about the title race and how you think, say, results like this go help Arsenal, get closer to the goal. I know, say, a lot of Arsenal fans are looking at the title, say, this team need to win the Premier League this season with the squad depth, with the investment. But how you think, say, these 3 points, how big can this 3 points be potentially in this title race? Make we hear from you.
Yeah. Title race. What I go just talk, we say, what's the importance? They say, as an Arsenal fan, And as a person who don't watch the league for a very, very long time, wetin dey most important na just to win your game. Just be consistent in your form and make luck dey your side, because sometimes you need luck in some areas in life. If you play well, we don't see some season maybe Arsenal go play, then go dey unlucky to score goals. Or referees, then go just say, okay, today we no wan make una win this match. And to come to that, I noticed something in this Arsenal squad this season. I noticed discipline. If you towards this ending of those last years, I joined this platform. I talk about Arsenal players and lack discipline. Then they react anyhow. See, for example, like today, when Peru jumped on Declan Rice, it was say now Arsenal before they don't fight, they don't push each other. I like the way Arsenal players now they handle situation, because they know say England FA get agenda towards them. So, and all the refs get agenda towards them. So everybody now they manage their anger. If they blow against them, then they complain. They will just go their position, maintain their sneeze and everything. So if Arsenal go fit work on those, because to win league it takes a lot. You know, it's not about to play the ball, to kick the ball. Again, it requires discipline. It requires this. So you not give all the officials any reason to even say they won't give you, they won't book you, they won't go this unnecessarily. So and I don't watch many Arsenal games this season. The opposition team, they try to provoke Arsenal. Then if they want rough you, then go rough you. They don't go ever exchange words with you. They say they'll come get a settle fight. Arsenal players has been excellent in handling those kind of situation. So to me, it's too early to decide Premier League champion, for Premier League like that. So we can just say they will maintain their form and maintain their discipline and make injury be this thing. I believe say they will go a very, very long way. I believe so, but it's too early. Just win the game after the other. So maybe by January, February, we will talk about the league. Thank you.
Okay, but what do you think about players like Madueke, Martinelli, and potentially the captain Martin Odegaard returning very soon, Victor Gyökeres too? How you think say this one's going to help Arsenal going into this? We know say this festive period, this December period, Christmas period, the team get a lot of games to play. How you think say these guys when they come back from injury fit help Arsenal? Because some Arsenal fans they talk say these guys now the cavalry. They call them say the cavalry don't return. How you think say these players when they return back from injury go help Arsenal?
Yeah, it go a very, very long way. That's I just Nateta the PC this now. Nateta the PC. Ain't go understand the stress where all the fans like people they go through. Now with the stress what the players they go, all the fans they go through. Every season I say we no get players where if you don't get injury, because most especially this November, January, December, January, February, we already battle injury season is now. So now I believe Arteta has a lot of work to do, to decide who to play and who to, because if you have three strikers, you have you're having Gyökeres back, you're having Martinelli back, sorry, Caravas, and you're having Ebere Eze. So I believe Arteta have a lot of work, and to go so good, they are three now very good strikers, and
Yeah.
Martinelli, Madueke, and Waneri is still there. So I get I think I have a lot of work to do, and it's very good boost. It's very, very good boost, and they very happy, and he go charge. Like I say, I just want to talk about the title. That's just the list, but
Why you don't fear to talk about that not be the goal of every team where they play the league, where they play for the division, not be to win the title. Like every top team, we know say okay, some teams don't go get that goal. Some teams go say okay, we won't finish for a safe position. We don't want fight for relegation battle. Others go say we won't fight to play for Europe, a place in a European competition, maybe Europa League. Some other ones we talk in a Champions League. But for me, I think Arsenal this season, Arsenal gets a goal to win the league. We know, say in recent time, Arsenal don't fight for the league, and the league don't escape Arsenal. Arsenal never fit get them. So I think this is a season where we say, for me, this is a season where Arsenal need to fight to make sure say they win the league. So I think no excuse. Mikel Arteta and the boys need to show working, because for me, I think with the kind of backing where Arsenal don't back Arteta reach, I think now's the time, now's the season. Now we say the team don't ripe. Some people they talk say, okay, these guys were boys before, but now look a lot of them don't, they don't do for a squad where they don't compete to win the title for the last couple of years. So I think it's a good discussion. For me, I wanted to talk about the title every week. As we they talk, say, okay, we want make the team they win. But for me, I know go, I don't want jump the gun. I don't want I'll call them fast, but waka fast past myself as how people they talk. But I think now is the time where this team needs to achieve something, because yes, I think the team has the quality. The team also gets, get the squad depth now, because you talk about Mikel Arteta. I think this is a time where Mikel Arteta needs to keep his best players fresh for most part of the season. So with the players returning now, Arteta needs to rotate the team and manage the workload. And I love how he said, they've been managing the workload of certain players like Riccardo Calafiori the other time. And when he went to the national team with Italy, they had to send him back. You understand? And because they were also understanding that, okay, we had players that would execute their games. Also, for me, I think one area where I don't criticize Arteta, where when we have been very critical of this manager, has been his managerial side of things. Not solely on the coaching side, but mostly on the managerial side. I think he has not managed certain players' workload so much better. And now it's a thing of joy that, okay, we now have squad depth. The better players waiting for the team where we would also, okay, this one will come in and show work. Don't they so much more than it has been in the last couple of seasons. Now we have two number 10s now. Without Martin Odegaard for the last couple of games, Eze has been playing in number 10 position, and Arsenal has been winning games. When Odegaard comes back now, now is two number 10. In some games, both of them might play together. Some other games, one will play while the other one might be on the bench. And even Eze can also play on the wings, on the left wing, and Odegaard can be in a number 10 position. So I think Mikel Arteta needs, now that he would have something very close to a full squad, fit squad available for him, he needs to manage the players very well if Arsenal want to go out there to achieve something this season. Because I think certain players, we know that yes, it's a team sport, but every team gets their talisman, every team gets star players, one or two players where you could talk, so okay, this guy's not a different maker. So those people, Mikel Arteta need to find a way to keep them fit for most part of the season. Because now we know also this season, we don't see some injuries they come in. Arsenal has not been lucky with the injuries and all of that. And we know now players are playing a lot of games. So, but I think Arteta, the Arsenal medical crew, they need to make sure that they keep Arsenal best players fit for most part of the season. And now, with these guys coming in, I think he also needs to rotate. Tuesday, Wednesday now, Arsenal will play Champions League, Bayern Munich. And some of these guys might also have a role to play in those games. But I think if Arteta can get that right, if Arsenal would also be lucky a little bit in terms of the players that could potentially get injured, I think this could be Arsenal's season to make a difference. This could be Arteta's season to achieve something with this squad that he has built. But Oga Gentile, okay, Organic Kinds inside the building. Mr. Nick, I greet you. How about this, sir?
I greet you. How they go now?
How we do? How they go now? Waiting be your thought about Arsenal performance and also Tottenham. We could hear from you.
The match that a total bully from Arsenal.
Mm.
A total bully from Arsenal. The Tottenham coach started wrongly.
Mm.
The midfield, at least he would have played Sarr to start the game.
Yeah.
And since Tottenham not fit get hold of the ball for the midfield, they were losing the ball poorly. Arsenal got their goal, added it to another one. Second half, they started the second half well, make it 3-1, 3-0. The mistake from Declan Rice from midfield, spectacular from Richard Allison. Then you move into the game. As the game they go on, Tottenham not fit to get their feet back. It was a nice win. Like, Arsenal got the team, they got the bench, they got everything, they got the players to complement each other in all aspects of the wing and everything. So I see Arsenal doing very well for the game, and the game was very perfect, taking their chances and all that. Bullying, what's his name? Bullying Tottenham was very, 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 very okay for them. Tottenham not see ball play.
Mm. So what do you think say go wrong for Tottenham today, organic?
One thing go wrong for Tottenham today now, they lack that they lack that momentum for the game from the start of the game.
Mm.
One team playing this Arsenal team, you need to like hold the ball. Not holding the ball too much, but holding the ball, knowing what to do with the ball. Tottenham find it difficult to hold the ball. It's now total bully from them. Bentancur was playing as if he's an amateur player in the midfield. Declan Rice was just running the midfield seriously. Was running the midfield seriously.
Mm.
It was easy. It was too easy for Zubimendi, Moreno, and Eze. Both of them. If one day front, one go come down. See the first goal. Very good pass from Moreno to Trossard. Now, it shows many things that Tottenham is not there yet. Added to the injuries when they get so many injuries, Kulusevski, Solanke, what's his name again? A lot of injuries for the team, but that is not what's his name? Kudos played the game.
Mm.
JB Simmons played the game. So to me, the the maturity of Arsenal beats them by far, overpower them. The thing when be like say I go say na coach first. I go say na coach first because he set up the team well. The only thing
Mm.
I say inside this Arsenal midfield now, when you dey play against Arsenal, you need players when he get power. So not playing
Mm.
Saha for that midfield. Imagine if Saha and Palino start that game with maybe Bentancur or Xavi Simons, and the ball for not to day like that, say that they lose the ball because they'd already lose the game from first half. Second half, the momentum was more better. So I'll tell you the truth now. Say it was a total dominant from Arsenal. So it's not get anything like say Tottenham coach feel really do and all that. Get me?
I no be lie.
Not really get what they feel do. Arsenal played their game well. The maturity of Eze coming into that midfield, playing as
Mm.
off nine, and the understanding between him and what's his name, between him and Moreno was
Merino. Mm.
massive. Moreno was so massive that if Moreno come back,
We go
uh,
fill in the
uh,
position.
filling his position, Eze go front. If Eze come down, Moreno go front. Moreno no go front. Say players like what's the name? Trossard go move enter the place and all that. Saka still
Mm.
did there. So and another thing is the determination of the way Arsenal players were recovering when they lose the ball. It was something else. And that thing will make you understand, say, we for the fear for Arsenal because if they no get squad depth.
Mm.
Before they got not the Arsenal thing,
It don't
them they
finish.
win matches, but they know they get this kind of momentum. See, I'm now this guy don't come in him now. What's his name? Eze don't come in now. Eze
Yeah.
has been doing a lot inside the team now. So these things go make you understand. Say, frankly speaking, Arsenal they are good to go. Understand? So Arsenal did their game and their game it worked for them. So I'm happy for them. Really
Okay.
happy for them.
So, but as a neutral now, as a neutral now, Organic Kaizo, how you think say the title race the shape this season between Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea? How you think say the title race the shape this season?
The truth of the issue is that Arsenal have what it takes.
Mm.
Looking at Man City team presently, I still talk the word say they never blend. Now, Rodri went not did that game yesterday. I watched the game. Rodri went not did the game yesterday. Show. Nico Gonzalez not really do much for the midfield,
Mm.
which really give that Newcastle attacker to the like giving hold up play to the Newcastle player. And you say Newcastle they play based on their football now very aggressive football and stuff like that. Tottenham, Man City did the playing. Not forget, say for the first half, Tottenham for that they win that Newcastle for that they win that match 2-0 before Man City start to get chances.
Mm.
Yeah, Man City first half of the game, first half of the game, already 5 chances missed for first half of the game. Moving into the second half of the game, what to be named? Newcastle gets their goal. Tottenham Man City struggle back to get the goal. Then
Yeah. Mr. Nick, you there with us? Because we know they hear you. Mr. Nick. But like I said, we lose Mr. Nick. Mr. Nick gonna get 1 or 2 connection wahala. But Oga Gentle, if you there with us, make we hear from you. I won't get your thoughts with how you see the title. Mr. Nick, how far you don't come back with us? I know they hear you, Mr. Nick. But Oga Gentle, how you think say the title race they shape this season? Because the Chelsea team, some people know they give them a chance, but this Chelsea team are doing very well. And Manchester City also, we know Manchester City also. We see how Alan the boss net, Liverpool also the defending champion. How you they see the title race? Because I know that you be person when they cautious, you know they wanted to they talk too much about Arsenal winning the league. But how you they see the title race so far between the teams when they closer to the top of the league table?
Yeah, the title of this season they very interesting because, and I like them like that. Before they always did between either Arsenal and Arsenal City for like first season, even though be last season, maybe say Liverpool
Liverpool
come
coming
back.
to the yeah.
Yeah. So now this season, the thing is Chelsea. Chelsea get the attack, but Chelsea no get the defense. If you say more, we talk truth. If you say more, tell each other the truth. I like Chelsea as they compete like this because Chelsea now one can't see maybe say no people credit them. But waiting Chelsea lack. And if you want win if you want win league, because league now very long season. You know they like all these competition match, this tournament
Up
match,
game.
tournament match. Maybe say na just 1 month so you can just plan. League now long competition. Maybe say you go international dates, you go come back, injury go happen, blah blah blah. So Chelsea get the attack and Chelsea have the midfield, but Chelsea don't have the defense. So then Chelsea will try. Honestly, Chelsea will try, but I don't see Chelsea maintaining this form in the second phase of the season. Chelsea, no, I know Chelsea they maintain this form in the second phase of the season. Oh, I see the league between Arsenal and Manchester City. Don't be say because I'm the Arsenal fan. Because everybody they see him. It did very obvious because I remember when he post say Arsenal don't buy your correct, he print that in post. I say this season Arsenal go win the league because the Arsenal team has been consistent for like 4 seasons now. They have been consistent on something, and they say if you dey consistent on something, that thing go be part of you. Now the level way Arsenal dey, then although they second and then sign the masterpiece of this thing, which is Gyökeres. So anything, assuming say Gyökeres did that Sunderland game, Sunderland no get mind to come out come play Arsenal like that. Assuming say Arsenal get that top man for that night there. They no born them where say they won't come out all out like that come play Arsenal. Now because say that guy no dey there. So now the mistake wey Arteta no make today against Tottenham, before you play the Tottenham, carry the ball to their half, not allow them to
Come out.
Yes. So now the mistake we Arteta rush correct today. If you check the game before 2 or 3 minutes, Arsenal don't get a chance to score. Declan Rice.
Yeah, the one where the keeper denied Declan Rice.
They just won't end the match in no time because Arsenal go always wait. They will first you go first play them. They will try to understand your strengths before Arsenal go play you. So that is the team cost them against Sunderland because Sunderland don't say and say that front nothing they there. Oh, Saka don't tire. Let's say they call his name. Trossard don't tire.
Yeah.
This person they run like endless chicken. Wait till Merino. So the front line they for us. I believe say as a C bench today, and I made their 3 sit-ups say no, we guys perform because they don't say and say bench today. So I see Arsenal have chance. So Man City on the other hand, Man City has a very good squad. Have a very, very good squad, but they never click. City team never click. So they say they build on Alan because if it was like I said, winning the league it takes a lot because it's a competition, not a tournament.
No
If you say we just
marathon,
play
yeah.
this thing. So if anything happen to Alan, the player can pick injury at any time. If anything happen to Alan go injury. So what's next for Man City? What next for Man City? So Liverpool no day in the talk for now. I don't know about in January, but for now between those 3. Chelsea, City, and Arsenal. So Chelsea go try, but this thing and that in as much as I don't want admit on this thing. Arsenal see edge everybody out for the league, but now the 3 people we say they go challenge for the league to the end be that Chelsea, City, and Arsenal, and the league still very open for anybody because one Chelsea man they already talk something say. When they win, when they chase league, draws is like a lose to you. Because if you get 2 draws, you don't lose 2 games with that. Person with your bag overthrown you. Yeah. The point the point gap could be very short. So if now as I stop with 6 points, if they mistakenly go draw 1 match or go lose 1 match, don't turn 3. And if you don't turn 3, pressure don't do your back. So that's so league day. So league just like roller coaster. You go up, come down, go up, come down. So now from February.
Oga Gentle, I don't know whether you did with us. Hopefully, Oga Gentle. Okay, you don't come back. But go ahead. You will talk something before. Go ahead.
Okay.
You hear me?
Where you hear me this fast? No,
I've been not hear you before at one point, like your connection because can you hear me? But like say we did lose Oga Gentle. But Oga Gentle just the giving thought about the league title. Yeah, you hear me?
Sure.
Go back, may you join in again. Go back, may you come out, make you join in. So, but Mr. Gentle just the giving thoughts about the league title. Hopefully we go get Mr. Gentle back and we go feed the year and back. Mr. Gentle, can you hear me now? You hear me?
Yes, I hear you now. I hear you now.
All right, so much better. So you're gonna give your point on the team so you think say yes, therefore inside the title race. Before we knock on the hear you.
Oh, should they hear me now? They hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I said the title race as of now on game 12. Now 13 we did the title race now. Chelsea, City, and Arsenal. And Chelsea, they get the attack to go a very long way, and they also have the midfield. Because what I would like to know, Chelsea have one of the best DM in the world presently, which is Casado. So they have a very, very good midfield. But Chelsea, where they get issue, now these are 5 and 6. So I see them go far, but I don't think say Chelsea gets what it takes to go all the way for the league because of their defense. Even after attack and the midfield, Chelsea get. So then go try. They will go Champions League. They will make top 4. even maybe top 3 sef. But I don't see Chelsea winning the league because their defense not too strong. Manchester City, on the other hand, you cannot build your team around one man. Because Haaland has been their powerhouse. And it did very obvious say if Haaland no score goal, if Haaland no dey in form, Manchester City they struggle. We don't see on different occasions this season. So Chelsea will try. So the only thing as of now, we say then they capable, we say they hedge everybody house. Now Arsenal, both attack, midfield, and defense. Arsenal can even on the goalkeeper. So Liverpool no dey title race as of now, as of game 12. I don't know, maybe January or February they will come back, but for now they no dey this thing. So the league now, it did between Chelsea, City, and Arsenal for now.
Okay, very honest one from you, Oga Gentle. And I know say many Chelsea fans go agree with this one where you talk, because you talk say yes, the Chelsea team going forward, they did very solid midfield. They get some of the best midfielders right now for inside the football world, but that defense no really they as strong and as solid as the defense we go fit win a league title, just like you they talk, because we know say the league na marathon, no be sprint, no be cup competition where we say yes, you fit pick up momentum, you fit dey lucky, you fit avoid some certain teams, and with that momentum where you get, you fit go all the way. But with the league title na marathon, you go get the period where we say you go need to show consistency for a good period of time to actually fit win. And Portugal Gentle, they get some connection wahala. But yes, for me personally, I totally agree with the points when Mr. Gentle make, because I think the league title this season will be between Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester City, because just like Mr. Gentle been the talk, the Liverpool team currently, they are not looking like a side that wants to compete for the title again. They are not looking like a defending champion that can retain their title at this moment, because 12 games played, Liverpool has lost 6 games and have won 6. And for me, that is not the kind of results that a team that want to retain their title should be getting. But that Liverpool wahala, so our people go talk. Hopefully, Mr. Gentle go fit join us back. But I think the Chelsea team, they have good players going forward, but that defense is one issue that has plagued Chelsea for for the last couple of years, because since the absence of Thiago Silva, me personally, I think say that Chelsea team, they lack a leader where go fit. I think they have a lot of young defenders in that defense, but I think they need somebody that would be more experienced, that would help a lot of the other younger defenders grow and take up that leadership responsibility. But for me, I think the Chelsea team, they go do well, but I don't think say they go fit go all the way. But you get this comments where they come from Jati. This comment describes what we saw today. Today's games tells us that fate is the greatest script writer of all time. Boy left at 13, came back and scored the hat-trick against the club he almost joined. And for me, no script big past that one, where a player will leave a football club at the very young age and of 13, and after the player don't go different place, play different club, he can't join the club when he leave as a boy at 13. He achieved the dream. He can't actualize that, boyhood, that childhood dream. Say, I won't play for this club when I become a man. I won't play for this club when I grow up. And Eze, with that move from Crystal Palace to Arsenal, he achieved that dream. He achieved that, dream for a life. And we all see when Arsenal unveil him inside the Emirates Stadium, we see that joy. We see that smile for his face. And today, against Tottenham Hotspur, the team where we say he come close to joining, because we know the Tottenham Hotspur don't agree a fee with Crystal Palace. And Eze, according to the report, reached out to Arsenal and say, how far high they be? When I go put call, Mikel Arteta say, okay, wait. Arsenal also, after I think that was the injury to Kai Havertz, Arsenal also went into the Eze business, and they got the deal done, because Eze dream now to play for the white and red side of North London. And today, it totally destroyed Tottenham Hotspur. And this, everybody go agree, say, was the Ebere Eze show. fantastic one. And for me personally, I'm very happy for this young man. I'm very happy for this player, for this human being where we say in life, in a dream where we say he get as a boy, a achiever, and this dream come true. And Eze right now is living the dream at Arsenal. And for me, I hope that Eze, as an Arsenal fan, would achieve great things with this Arsenal team, and he would write his name in gold as an Arsenal legend, hopefully in the next couple of years. But for me, I think just like Jati been a talk, I've been asked who even writes these football scripts? Who write these scripts where a player come out for a football club, come back, almost join a certain football club, and he faces that football club, and at the end he score Hattrick. So fantastic one from Ebere Eze today. This script, whoever they write whether not Faith, whoever they write this script, whether not the man upstairs, whoever they write this script, they write a perfect script, because this was a beauty to watch. This was a joy to watch, to see Eze, running the shows, calling the shots, and being the player that was the difference between Arsenal and Tottenham today. But like we all don't talk on today's stream, it was a fantastic one from Arsenal. It was total demolition. It was total dominance for Mikel Arteta's boys. And I want to talk about Mikel Merino. For me, I did criticize Mikel Merino well, because for me, I think Mikel Merino has not been able to come into Arsenal and be that player that a lot of us were looking him to be in terms of the midfield. We know since when Arsenal sold Granit Xhaka, when Granit Xhaka left to Bayer Leverkusen, Arsenal brought in Kai Havertz to replace Granit Xhaka. Work. They bring in Declan Rice as the replacement of Thomas Partey. Before Declan Rice, they can't move and go that wing. And they don't also bring in, what's his name, Mikel Merino. And for me, Mikel Merino has not been able to, stamp his authority in that midfield position. But every time when he plays as a striker, every time he has played as a number 9 for Arsenal, Mikel Merino has been fantastic. He has been doing a job. So for me, I want to come here and give him his credit, because I've been saying it. I don't want to see him in the midfield. I don't want to see him for midfield. Make it continue to the fight for him in position inside that number 9 position. But that pass to Leandro Trossard today was a fantastic one. That pass, it ripped the Tottenham Hotspur defense open. And Trossard, as we know, he scores important goals for Arsenal. And Trossard take that opportunity to pull the ball inside the back of the net. And from then onwards, Arsenal continue today for the driving seat, because just like Mr. Gento was saying, Arsenal started the game on the front foot. They pushed Tottenham Hotspur back into their half, and Arsenal made sure that they fought the battle in the Tottenham Hotspur half of the pitch. And Arsenal and Mikel Arteta's boys, they came out from this one well-deserved winners. And for me, I think this victory from Arsenal after the disappointment against Sunderland, because that game against Sunderland was a disappointing one. That for me, I think, was a draw that felt like a loss, because Arsenal had the 3 points in the bag, but that Sunderland team, they were resilient. They kept knocking on the door. They say they know they agree for anybody, and they collect 1 point for inside that game. But Arsenal's Mikel Arteta's Arsenal team now, they started after the international break with a fantastic result against Tottenham Hotspur for inside the North London derby with 3 points, 4 goals, hat-trick for Ebere Eze. I think this is a momentum, and that's something we Arsenal need to carry into the next game, maybe against Bayern Munich for the UEFA Champions League, because that game against Bayern Munich is also another test for the improvement of this Mikel Arteta team, because Bayern in recent time don't really show Arsenal Pepe well. And this, I think, is against one of the currently against one of the best sides in Europe, because we know, say, this Vincent Company Bayern Munich team, they are high flying, they are scoring a lot of goals. Their game against Freiburg over the weekend, Freiburg scored 2 first, and Bayern came back to win that game 5-2. So that Bayern attack is a fantastic attack with Harry Kane and Olise. They do fantastic job for inside that Bayern Munich attack. So that one also will be another test for the improvement of this Mikel Arteta's team over the midweek in the UEFA Champions League. But I think this result against Tottenham Hotspur, now a good one for Arsenal. One where besides Arsenal will carry that momentum, go face one of the best sides in Europe also, and Bayern Munich for the UEFA Champions League. And that one, I think that will be a cracker of a game. That will be a test for the Bayern attack also, because this Arsenal defense, very rock solid. So it will also be interesting to see if the high-flying Bayern Munich attack will be able to break the Arsenal's fantastic and rock solid defense, because I think a lot of key battles inside that game. Harry Kane will be facing the Arsenal side yet again, because we know say Harry Kane, while he was playing for Tottenham, he loved to score against Arsenal. But it would be interesting to see whether he could fit also, do again when he go face Arsenal this time in the Bayern Munich colors, because I think that would be a very interesting one. And also the Arsenal attack, would they be able to break down the Bayern Munich defense and the Bayern Munich team? So, and also the midfield battle will also be another key one in that game. But I think that game get a lot of battles all over the pitch. But this win from Arsenal today is a good one for Arsenal, fantastic one. And the Arsenal, the team today, give the fans the bragging right for the North London derby. And it's been a fantastic one. Almost 1 hour on the stream today. So for those who are watching us, if this is the first time you have seen our program and you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification button. On Monday we'll be live here about 6 p.m. to talk about all the events that happened over the weekend. Liverpool fans will be with us. Chelsea fans will be with us. We'll do that stream before the Manchester United game, so try to tune in. But my name remains Akbos. And my people, they talk, say anything we get beginning, go get end. We don't spend over 50 minutes on this match review show, and we talked about Arsenal's performance today. Ebere Eze running the show for Arsenal defensive solidity, Arsenal's control in the midfield, because we know say players like Declan Rice, they run the show also for Arsenal today. And Arsenal, they are attacking prowess today. Leandro Trossard, another important goal for Leandro Trossard. Mikel Merino leading the line for Arsenal today, and also getting an assist. Bukayo Saka also, he do a lot of work, and it trouble the Tottenham Hotspur left back. But try to tune in with us tomorrow evening. We're going to live here to talk about all the top stories over the weekend happening from the Premier League and all the other top leagues for Europe. My name remains Akbos, my people. Bye-bye. Till we go meet again on Monday night. We're going to stay safe and enjoy the rest of a Sunday evening. I don't come up for studio.